Good afternoon, 12:51 p.m. Pacific Standard Time. Today's date, 8/27/2012. It's the last of this last week of the dog days of August, and that summer rally that we had that started right here, everyone. And we bought it the minute that we got up here. That's when this reversal, that was our short. Bam! That's the rally back up. We've gone the distance both ways. Our upside target is 1440. We already made another 52-week high at around 1426 and it came down. 1440 is where you would get a big sell down. What we are saying, you got the Iraq war, you got Obama who isn't going to want the market to go down, and he's not going to do anything to help Israel, right? In case they go to war. The thing about it is that we hope that you can understand when to sell these 2012 tops. The upside 1440, I am saying that there would be a correction in September. We could start at 7 to 10%. That would give the people who sat on the sideline that never got involved in equities, and if we get the right president that's going to stimulate the economy, it doesn't matter if people like him or not. What does matter is the right recipes economically come in. There will be a sell down in September because we're at major tops, 1440 on the upside, and we would say right around 1375 or so, 1365 will have a little bit of support. We come down, break below the 10-week, test that. This is all in September. These next 5 days, people will remain on the sideline until the Jackson Hole meeting is out of the way. That's what Ben Bernanke, QE3, which will not do any good. He needs to do nothing. Yes, the markets would sell off and correct. They need to correct so that people can buy at lower prices. And not only that, we are calling for that correction. We'll let it be known. At what resistance levels? We got the 52-week high already locked in. If we go up higher, we go to the 1440. We lock that in. However, there is still 4 more days left. And on the 31st, you'll have the Chinese PMI come out. Their economies are going a lot worse. It's time to say, sell the news rather than buy the news, knowing when all this good news that has already rallied in anticipation is getting fairly decent priced in the market during the calendar month of 2012, last week of August trading, and that September, and I've said this a couple of weeks ago, you must come down and correct in September to set up a year-end rally. Therefore, good news is to be sold, and a correction is around the corner. Look for about 1365 on the S&P. Remember, this particular second bull, it's a nice bull trend back up to the highs. And every bull will have pullbacks, but they'll be strong because of the amount of, we have a double, what we have here, MMTs. Once again, I'll just reiterate it because there are new people here. You have that long rally in the beginning of the year right here. Then you have a secondary rally back up to the top. That means that this overall yearly, it's got a real good bull trend to it. Just like it had from here to here, and we were long. And we had to sell short down. And now we got another great bull out of it. So we had bull 1 with a correction like they should have, and we called for this correction. It's on our website. Then we have rally number 2, and we're saying we have another correction coming in the month of September. And that it would be healthy to drop 7 to 10% to set the markets up for a year-end rally. If you are long MMTs as you are, sell into the news, sell these rallies for that correction on the Dow and the S&P. This 1 year will pull back. We already did a live video on this one. Here's that weekly area. You need to come down on the Dow, down below 13,000 here now. Of course, they'll jump off of each support level because the bull trend is extremely strong, no doubt, in the Dow. It too has the first right side breakout, the correction we called for, then we got the secondary breakout. The same time we sold short up here, we're telling you, last week we were putting some shorts on there. They're working. Like I said, look for a correction around the corner in the S&P and the Dow in the month of September. Right now, just to prove it, we're starting to get some selling late in the last 4 minutes of the market. They're ending down. I've already called for this correction 2 weeks ago. that it would have a topping pattern. Because it's a bull, you come down in a bull, you pop back up, then you come back down in a bull, and you pop back up before you finally make that correction. That's in the S&P 500, my friends.